Hi, John Michael Bliss for Grow, Love, and Expand. Once again, you can reach me for emails and questions at jbliss30@gmail.com. I want to talk today a little bit about health. Health physically, health mentally, how it affects spirituality, what types of foods to eat. It's so many questions in this regards to, the frequency of food. First and foremost, what I want to say about health, really honestly, it comes down to having a good, positive mental attitude. Be happy. Being happy is one of the best diets in the world. So many people, I don't care what you do, eat with guilt. They do things with guilt, play with guilt, take a day off with guilt. Guilt is just a poison, toxin to our body. It's like weight, baggage. That's what a lot of weight is anyways. It's unresolved issues we're dealing with, emotional issues. A lot of diseases, believe it or not, are unresolved emotional issues. Not to say that things couldn't help them, but having a positive mental outlook or positive mental outlook about yourself and who you are goes a long, long, long way in positive health. So many diets, so many things out there, what and what not to do. This diet, low carbohydrate, high carbohydrate, paleo, Atkins, you name it, fruit, vegan, vegetarian, so many diets. The reality is that there isn't a one diet fits all mentality. To be honest with you, some people just are better off being a vegetarian and some people are not. It's how they're made up. We're each different. It's like when you go to a gym. I used to love these when I would train my clients. You have to do the exercise this way. Or in the yoga studio, when I had my yoga studio for so long, I still teach yoga. Oh, the pose has to be done this way. Really? Everybody is built different. Everybody's structure is different. Everybody's bones, how they connect are different. One pose may look different on somebody else as it does to the next person. This philosophy of one size fits all just simply is ludicrous, doesn't exist, and shouldn't exist. We're individuals. We're meant to be individuals, okay? That's what we do. That's why there's so many people saying what I'm saying right now, because each person says it a little differently. When it comes to spirituality and the whole New Age movement, right? Everybody is saying just a little bit different. That's all. Everybody has a lot of the same positive messages. It's just who you actually resonate with and connect with. Same goes with health. Don't look at a one diet fits all. Find an eating regimen, and don't look at it as diet, look at it as health style that works best for you. I've been doing this a long time. I've been going back and forth on diets and have done all these things like everybody has done. And I know for me, physically speaking, that vegetables, a vegetarian lifestyle for me is better. It just suits my body better. Do I eat meat? Yes, I do. I am not a vegetarian. I was a vegan vegetarian for 13 years. I didn't do it to save animals or save the world. I just simply didn't want to eat meat. I eat meat, mainly fish. The food that I do eat, if it's meat, it'll be definitely free-range, grass-fed beef, organic, free-range chicken, eggs the same way. My fish will definitely be wild-caught fish. Do I have a problem with farm-raised? No, I don't. Only in that all the additives they put in there, the antibiotics and the hormones they put in the food. That's the problem that I have with the farm-raised fish and farmed raised animals, especially the way they're raised. I don't agree with that. I'm not saying don't eat that. Say it for yourself. But most importantly, bless and be grateful for everything you do eat. Do I agree with the way the animals are raised in today's modern farming? No, I do not. Do I think it's quality food? I do not. The inhumane way, the way they're raised and also slaughtered or killed, I do not agree with that. So I choose not to participate in that. Will I at times be somewhere and that is the food that they have? Yes. Will I eat it? Yes. I will bless it very much and thank it very, very much for its service. Once again, though, I'm not going to eat it with guilt, okay? If someone says, hey, do you want to get a cup of coffee and maybe a piece of cheesecake? Guess what? That's probably raised by some big dairy farmer, that cheesecake I'm eating. I'm going to bless it very, very much and thank it very, very much for its service and allowing itself to give of itself to me so I can enjoy this cheesecake. But once again, am I going to eat this with guilt? No. But I am going to be grateful. I'm going to bless it. I'm going to give it what it needs and what it's giving me, the appreciation for it. So, but eating with guilt is where majority of the problems come from. We have to stop punishing ourselves for what we do, especially when it comes to food and diet. Also, I'm going to tell you another thing about food, okay? Because every single body talks this, that, and everything else. Paleo, paleo, paleo. Oh, what the caveman ate. You know the truth about what the caveman ate? This is the one thing that never gets talked about. They didn't eat a lot of food, okay? We eat way too much food in this country. Way too much. Our servings are way too big. The truth of the matter is they just didn't eat a lot of food, okay? High nutritious, low caloric diet is the absolute best, okay? Now you can go into other realities of life as far as food and frequencies of food and all that, and that is true. I do believe that people who begin a journey of enlightenment or a journey of finding out who they are, okay, start to become lighter in body. And with that lighter in body, they do have a tendency to eat more vegetables because it's lighter on the body itself. It digests easily. People who are not so much into that search of finding self or haven't got there for have a need for a more density type food, a lower density food. So they could eat meat. So if you say, well, God, I used to eat meat and now I just have a difficult time with it, it's probably because your body, your DNA, your structure is changing. You require higher frequency food, okay, which means that it's going to be more vegetables. I mean, some of the most nutritional food on the planet is like algae, blue-green algae, spirulina. These kinds of things have so many properties in it, proteins and vitamins and minerals. I would encourage everybody to make sure that they're getting plenty of minerals. We lack minerals in this country like crazy because of the soil and the food that's grown in the soil just doesn't, there's not as many minerals anymore. Definitely look into some type of mineral supplementation or make sure you're getting plenty of minerals. You know, I put a little bit of Mediterranean sea salt into my water. It's like a half a teaspoon, I believe, in a gallon of water. Play around with that for you. I'm not recommending. I just try to make sure that I get my minerals because I believe we are definitely mineral sufficient. But without question, will you require less density? Will your diet change over time? Yes. So you have to listen to your body. You have to listen to, what's actually happening with yourself at that point. But the biggest message about diet and eating and all this stuff about food is just do not eat with guilt, okay? Try to remove that no matter what you do. Bless your food. Be grateful for your food. Grateful for what it's, even a vegetable. Also, your fork, your knife, be grateful. Thank you for the fork, the plate, the food. Be grateful for it. And please, do not eat with guilt. Try to remove that from your thoughts. Now, I know it's not easy because, we think, oh my God, I'm eating this cheesecake, but enjoy it, okay? Just don't do it all the time, okay? If you eat it every single meal, okay, you might have a little bit of problem, but you're probably not going to do that. But I guarantee you, even if you probably did eat with every meal and you did it totally with pleasure and fulfillment, it would probably just pass through you like nothing, okay? So, a couple of things. One, low caloric, high nutrition, minerals. Get plenty of minerals in your body, okay? The simple reality is our forefathers didn't eat a lot of food. They just couldn't. Try killing food, okay? With the spear, not a gun or a rock or spear. It's hard. It's hard to catch food. Hunter-gatherers, they just didn't eat a lot of food. So you really have to start thinking about food a little bit differently. Don't eat a lot of calories, okay? We eat way too much. We eat way too much food. Don't eat with guilt. Do not eat with guilt, and get plenty of minerals in your diet, okay? Start thinking about how to get minerals and supplementation of minerals into the diet. We don't get enough minerals, okay? And that's, I think, what magnesium's huge for the body. But definitely get minerals in the body. We'll do more on diet in future videos, but please think about how much you're eating, think about the mineral content, and please don't eat with guilt, all right? Peace, love, understanding to all. God bless. Namaste. And be well. John Michael Bliss for growloveandexpand.com. Questions, jbliss30@gmail.com. Visit my site, growloveandexpand.com. Thank you so much. Be well.